Finally, a movie about Chinese characters in which the actors who voice the characters are not forced to speak in Chinese accents. I can't tell you the number of times I watched some of these animated movies growing up where the children spoke in different accents to their parents, even though they all came from the same region. So while the children spoke in American accents, their parents spoke in Chinese accents. And I was like, what? 10 points for you, Over the Moon. So right off the bat, I think this is a really good movie. I don't think it's a great movie. For reasons surrounding the Moon Goddess's character, I think they missed some crucial opportunities with her character specifically, which I'll get into in just a minute. But I'm going to start with some of the things that really did knock my socks off. Some of the songs in this movie are absolutely phenomenal. I was not expecting that at all. When they introduced Chang'e, the Moon Goddess, and she broke out into a song, Ultra Luminary, I was like, what is going on right now? This is epic. The whole energy in the film completely changed. Like, it just livened everything up with this pop EDM song that she breaks out into, and she's like a goddess / pop star. And then that was followed up by Hey Boy, which is the epic ping pong song between Chang'e and Fei Fei's brother Qin. And they're battling it out via ping pong, but also this rap duo, which actually sounds so cool. When Qin breaks out in his rap and he's like, yeah, I've got superpowers and I'm super annoying, boom, boom, boom. Those two songs were everything. There was such a huge contribution to what made this movie what it was, for me anyway. And there were so many times in this movie where I really felt like I was watching a Disney classic movie. Obviously, a lot of that had to do with the director Glenn Keane, who is a legendary Disney animator who worked on all the Disney Renaissance films, and he's obviously brought a bit of that magic to this movie, which was really nice to see, especially in the songs, but also with Fei Fei's character and the journey that she goes on. Like, to me, I was so sold on the execution of Fei Fei's dynamic with Mrs. Zong and her father. And as I said, like, her reaction to that dynamic, I thought that the way that it was animated, the way that it was written, the way that they executed all of those scenes were amazing. Like, it was perfect for me. I felt it. I felt every look that she gave her father, every look that she gave Mrs. Zong. I was like, yeah, that is so dead on. That's how a 12-year-old kid would react to some kind of massive change in your life, like your single parent potentially marrying someone new that, like, you don't even really know that well. I felt it. They nailed that. So I'll tell you what didn't stick the landing for me though. I was kind of left confused. So Fei Fei has to bring her this gift, and we know that this gift is going to help complete the potion that's going to help reunite Chang'e with Hu Yi. But how did Fei Fei get this gift? Like, how did she get the second half of that amulet? How did Chang'e and her lions know that Fei Fei would have it? How did they know where to find it? Then this whole sense of urgency, because Chang'e only has until the last dust of the moon falls before she can never complete the spell again, or something like that. But she's been immortal for like 3,000 years. So you're telling me that it just happens to be that it all comes down to this moment, like up until she's had 3,000 years to find the second half of this amulet and creates this potion. But it just happened to coincide with Fei Fei's arrival on the moon. Like, why is she singing songs and dancing around if she's on a time schedule and she needs to find this amulet so she can complete the potion so she can reunite with her one true love? Does she rock back and forth between these two personas? Because this character here, to me, is very different from this character here. They're like two different people completely. And I understand that she's suffered a huge loss. Like, is that supposed to be an alter ego to help mask her pain? I'm not sure. I really feel like the story would have benefited from Chang'e's account of what had actually happened. And I understand the issue with doing that is that she is an actual Chinese mythology, and the movie doesn't want to like say exactly what happened because there are different interpretations of her story in real Chinese mythology. That's a tricky thing to try and get around, but there was some disconnect there that just didn't work for me. I feel like they left a lot of questions unanswered. Or maybe I missed some stuff. I don't know. Let me know if there's anything that I have missed in the story. Just drop some comments in the comments section. But you know, despite that issue, I still think it's a really good movie. I like that the way the movie ended. I thought Fei Fei's character definitely had like a really good arc there. That worked really well for me. And I love that Netflix is investing in and producing animated content and honoring legends like Glenn Keane and giving them the opportunity to direct his own movie, because I don't think he ever did that well. He actually worked for the House of Mouse. I'm not sure. I don't think he did. Just wish they explained Chung's character a little better, but that's just me. Like I said, you let me know what you think or if I've missed any crucial plot details, which wouldn't surprise me because details go over my head very easily. This is Sugi's World, where cartoons and animation come to life. Until next time.